Hello, my friends. Welcome to Shippy the Explorer. Another day. This is rainy day in College Park, Maryland, and the place looks like stormy and wet, but it's cool and refreshing. So, welcome to another day that God has given us, and we wish you all the blessings in the world. And we look forward to this coming chapter, this video, in where we can explore some new experience in life. So, here we are. We see all the plants are drooping because the rain has came on them, and they are just bowing their heads. They're bowing their heads to nature. And I can show you the progress of the grape plant. The Indians used to eat this, but very few people eat this anymore. There we go. This is what they look like. And the tree is prickly, piney, and when they are fully ripe and mature, then the birds come and feed. So this is what it looks like. The place looks so green and lush, and hopefully your life is also green and lush, and all the good prospect in the world. So I take you onto this journey today. If you like, share, and subscribe, and so that you can, if you subscribe and you like this type of tape, then you'll be able to be notified and come back to these stories and experience by Shippy the Explorer. Stay tuned as we go through this day. This is what it looks like driving out of the community, and you can see everywhere is foggy and misty and rainy. Here we are. Traffic backup. And so at certain time of the day, the traffic is backed up. It is because we had a race, looked like a community race or organizational race that took with police protection, and then they had to be led across the light. So that caused the backup to take place, and now we have to revert back to normal in a timely manner. Here we go. The anxiety is to try and go through the stoplight before it changes, and here we go. We got through, but then the anxiety is that you want to speed up and not remembering that we have a speed camera right around the corner. So that's the dilemma that you face when you are anxious and rushing. The best thing to do is stay calm on the road. So today's tape looks like we're going to talk about daily activities of a regular citizen in this society in College Park. There we go. Shippy the Explorer is not necessarily an ordinary citizen. We have business to do and places to go. We take the back road to the church. Bypass the construction area, and over there is Prince George's Plaza. There we are. Workmen, they're planting the trees now and beautifying the neighborhood. But it's construction, construction, construction. Wow. We're at church, and see if I see John. There they are. We're back in the tunnel, folks. The dungeon. That's okay.
So that's telling me that there's flow.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Unless somebody just...
So let me explain what's happening, folks. Is Shippy the Explorer just bringing into just an exploration of the business problem and energy loss. We have been losing, using a lot of water. Our water bill and gas bill has gone up tremendously, maybe 200%. And we have installed a new unit into the system, a boiler system. And ever since we installed it, we have had that excessive energy usage. So that's what we've been trying to find this morning. We have an expert, Matt, who is here, and we are exploring the possibility of water leakage in the property, so on the property. So that's what we have been doing to see if we can find that source. Then we know that's one of the problems of if we have water leakage, then and it's being heated and then wasted, then that's where the energy is going. So we're at the church, and you can see we are still exploring. So that's where we are today. So if you notice that we're going back to back home, and basically that's an indication that the assignment and the thing is over. So we did not solve the problem. The engineer thought we started a preliminary exploration and we still can't find where we are losing water. Well, so we'll go from there and continue the exploration. So it's just how sometimes things work out in life. You the problem solving is complex thing. It's not a one-day quick event, and so sometimes it's often it takes more than one visit to the location and to the problem site. Well, to the problem site or location is the same thing to solve the problem. Multiple big problems sometimes take a while. So that's what you have to expect in life. Sometimes it can't be rushed. We just have to take it one day at a time and one step at a time. So here we go. We're back into the neighborhood, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for whatever happens today. So that's the tape, whatever happens today. So I'm back, and Shippy, Shippy the Explorer, we can't stay still. So we're gonna search a farm for not lettuce, but we're gonna search for any strawberry that we can. See if we can find the strawberry. Go to the strawberry patch and see if we can find a few. So we have planted got 12 roots of strawberry plants maybe 10-15 years ago, and planted them, and believe it or not, those expanded, and here we are. It has, well, they're in the dirt, the rain has been falling, so you just have to pick and wash as best as possible. Wow, it's mushy. That means it's even these. Looks pitiful, eh? But you'll be surprised. Still, since it's so natural, one I said before, one cocoa full of basket, and we're gonna check the over here. Here we another one. So that's the oh, pitiful. But we're going to the bigger patch to see, and even with my walking stick, I'll take my time and see what we can find in the farm. It's mid-spring, and mid-spring means all the plants that can bear berries and all that, they're bearing now, and strawberries and cherries are coming into fruition. So let's go into the bigger patch. So I got 12 roots, and I expanded on them, and I planted the whole field here. And because the weather was pretty bad last year, the this strawberry field didn't do we actually lost some of the plants, but they'll take a time and come back up gradually. So here we are. We're just gonna go through the field and see what we can find. And you just gradually go around and look for the ones that are ripe, and just pick. And now there you go. Pick. I'm gonna pick turn and ripe, so I don't have to come back in this field for a few days, because it's a strain on my foot. Whenever I come to the field, it's a strain on my lower limbs. So this would be considered an organic field of strawberry, because I don't put any fertilizer in the garden, and it's a natural thing. So just enough to quench the thirst. There we go. Excuse the if you can see, the insect is started eating out those already. So that's it for now. We can see where we have lost number of plants. All those were plants. I could even walk through here last year, because the plants, the strawberry plants, were so much. This year we're down to a trickle. Trickle. But the Chinese man say, one cocoa, full basket. And you'll be surprised. Now since we're here, we can remove some of the bad vegetation. This is called dandelion, and they're not good. They're edible really, but they're not good for the garden. Just a trickle. But one cocoa, full basket. Look at that. So we can say we have a mouthful of strawberry. Just have to wash them off and clean them up, and you have something to eat. Now, don't look too fancy, but that's the best we can do this year. Dandelion plant. So that's another lesson from the Chinaman. You think you don't have something, but when you started to put $1 together, $1 here, you're trying to build a house, it's $1 here, $1 there, 1 block here, 1 block there. Start a foundation, and gradually you'll have a house. And this is what picking from this meager field of strawberry is teaching us today, that you can gradually build yourself up, whether in saving or in school or in farming, you know, gradually. Take your time and build. Take your time and reap. Take your time and produce. And one day you will be very successful in what you do. Because this, for a minute there, you didn't see any strawberry. And now you've seen it. It needs washing. But it can be lunch. Here we are. Take my time. And life has changed fully. Where I have to be using a stick to survive. And now I came out and I look back and I see strawberry. So Shippity Explorer, we don't give up. Let's go back in. Even in my state of pain, I'm going back for the one or two. Look at that. So we leave it at that, and we hope next time, next year, or the next time we come to pick strawberry, we'll get some better ones. But for now, I'm happy we have gotten a mouthful by the time we clean these up. So why do we put back the fence? Because fence protects the garden from the raccoons, the deers, the fox, groundhog, all of those type of animals live around you. Because as according to my wife, we live in the forest. Look at that. So we can expect any type of animal to come and eat the field down. So you have picked strawberry with me, and now we go to clean them up. Another type of flower is bearing, blooming. We put this stick here for it to run on. It refuses to go on the stick. So we just leave it to run naturally. Some of you may know what type of flower is that, but that's what it is all about. So the tape today is, well, what it is what it is. Slow, wet, damp experience. Another day in College Park. Here we're passing the old small bed, and we are going up to the house. All right, so we'll clean this up and see what we get out of it. All right, stay tuned. Look at that lettuce, man. Tell you. look how you say, oh, oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh. But it's strawberry. And so we'll.
So, take a half of that. I'm just gonna have mine with some crackers.
Okay. So for lunch, maybe we'll have strawberry and sardine and crackers, folks. There we go. Clear away this mess. We get the there's a colander. Okay.
That big one? That little one.
Oh boy. Okay. Come this side. I'll get the knife. It's coming from the farm, so it's you can see how it's quite messy, but we'll be washing it a number of times. And clean them up. And you'll be surprised. It will look like something edible. Oops.
I'm gonna put your sardine in there. Okay?
Then just run the water, wash them off, and remove the skin. Make sure we remove.
You have your bread or crackers?
Yeah, the crackers, not that one.
Okay.
It's crackers, not. Crackers, not. You're gonna say, turn off that water, young man. Turn it down, because you don't need to run it that hard. Some people don't have water, so I'm mindful that parts of the world is having water shortage. Why should I waste the water in this part of the world? Oops. So hopefully I've been enjoying some of my my stories, folks. When we're not traveling or doing video on the road, Shippy the Explorer has come up with a unique method of just telling stories, whether from the past or so to keep you abreast of, keep you entertained, really. But at the same time, some of them are educational tapes, videos that you can learn from, you know. So hopefully you have you're picking up some information there and getting laughter and all that in one. There's some music there, and old stories and situation where life, it shows that life is a complex thing, and 1 minute you're happy, next minute you're sad, the next minute you're frightened, next minute you're laughing and happy, next minute in life you are non-productive, next minute you're having pain. I tell you, next minute you're having argument and fear and anxiety about life and situation. You know, it's that's life. So I put those tapes out or videos out so that we can all reminiscent about some of the old country, and for those of you who haven't experienced that type of thing, then you are being informed of what happened in a lot of places like the Caribbean and Latin America, and from, based on slavery and oppression and all that. So we'll continue to do that until later on in the next month or two. We'll be on the road again as much as I can with my health problem. I'll be taking you on the road and maybe do some more historical places, especially I tell you where I'm going right now. I hope to get back into Jamaica, and we'll be doing some mountain climbing, stream crossing, and probably some fishing if we can. So it's a route. We're going back into the old rootsy colonial era, and I'll take you with me in that. But for now, when we are stationed in College Park, just stick it out and we'll take it one day at a time, like today. Today is life. Is what it is. What you see is what you get. Almost there. Let's go back to the strawberry washing and see what we have gotten. So you may be thinking this doesn't worth it, but remember, these strawberries are organic, and to me it works everything, because when you plant something in the field and you reap, you're putting some pleasure into your emotions and in your heart, and you make your heart feel so elated. You'll be surprised when you reap from your small farm or big farm, and you feel good about doing these things. A lot of you plant your callaloo and your vegetable, and you're going into the field and you're reaping, and here we go. Remind you again that we don't throw out the compost. We use the skin of the peel of the vegetable and the vegetable and the fruits and the banana and something to form a compost. There you go. Now, let's eat a strawberry that you think didn't exist. One cocoa, full basket, clean it up, and now we can put this in a shake, or we can put it on a fruit salad, or we can have it as it is. So, welcome to Shippity Explorer's garden and the reaping of strawberry, or whatever it is. There you go. You think we're gonna throw this away? You make a sad mistake. Look at that. Take one and show them. That is good.
Wonderful.
Take it and show it. See? Big one, little one. Tell me the taste.
Good.
Looks ugly, but it's delicious.
Yes, it is.
All right, folks. This is a short tape, and just to show you the facts of life. Never you give up, and remember, one cocoa, full basket, and take your time and build yourself up, whether educationally, financially, health-wise. That's the key to all this life and all this success we need. Take your time. Bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe, even to this small tape that shows you difficulties, but success.